Welcome, episode number 3, Midwest Archer. I am co-host Mike Tracy, and we are with the man, the myth, the legend.
Oh, me.
That's you.
Oh, Taylor Brissett of Midwest Archer. So we have a lot to go over today. Not a whole lot of big things, but we're definitely ramping up, getting ready to go into the season here, getting our last-minute things down, finalizing some plans. Some things have come up for me. Those of you that don't know, I work for my dad's general contracting company full-time. And over the weekend, this last weekend, we had a fire and lost pretty much the whole roof system.
At your shop.
At our shop. Yep. That's where we run our main, daily operations out of. This is where we keep all of our tools, all of our equipment. So pretty much the building, as far as the roof, the walls didn't catch fire, but you pump them full of water, the drywall, the insulation.
Giant mess.
It was an electrical fire, kind of caused by a failure at the power pole where it just fed the neutral and our ground became the hot, just kind of fried all our wiring. So this year, kind of all my plans as far as now, I really have no idea to what I'm going to do. But
yeah, because as far as the business goes, it's pretty much you and your dad. I mean, you got a couple other guys,
yeah,
but
we have some guys, but we're a small outfit. My dad, myself, one office lady, and a couple, one main guy, and then it's
helper.
As far as everyone else, sadly, all of our guys have been pretty expendable lately. Not meaning like expendable to us, but good help has been hard to find.
Yeah, there's no doubt about that. I can tell you that firsthand too.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean to lose the office too. I mean all your, now you're in scramble mode to try to get somewhere to put your stuff, find what you have, dig it out of the rubble. Still trying to work and get jobs done because it's summertime, busy season.
Yeah.
So you're still trying to accomplish your daily task, plus all this stuff on top of it is just.
Yeah. So luckily, I've been able to. This happened on Saturday, so we kind of had Sunday to pregame a little bit, and then Monday came around, and we still got jobs that you got to do. So luckily, I've been able to go and be on the job site. My dad's been able to be at the office, taking care of things. He came up to help me with the pour on Tuesday. What day is it today even? Wednesday. Yeah, Tuesday.
Yeah, today's Wednesday.
Yesterday he came and helped me with the pour. Made sure everything got finished. But, it's going to be definitely interesting going into the season as far as what's going on because we're still battling with the insurance company of what we're even allowed to touch right now. So there's some things like, hey, I need these tools,
I'm taking to find them because I need a trowel or whatever you're working on,
Yeah, we need the tools to get up and going. So, I mean, it's going to be a fight. My dad and I had plans. They have lease in Missouri. I have no idea if that's going to happen. I'm sure I'll try to make a trip.
Even if it's a long weekend or something, try to do it Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and come back or something just to get in the woods,
I'm sure I'll still try to hunt here, but it's going to be a lot of nights, a lot of weekends to get, because we essentially have to build a new shop.
Yeah, basically tearing it right down, starting from scratch,
but we'll figure it out.
Yep. And then the other day you had a post Tuesday night when you were working, so I thought that was pretty cool. You hit over the Broadhead section of the Lena Swamp and put a little throw out for some giveaways.
Yeah. I was kind of sitting there. We were just wrapping up the evening. It's not quite, working with customers. Kind of wait until the end of the evening before we start working on bows, just in case if anyone comes in.
You're not mid working
on
something.
Yep. And so in that little bit of time, James, one of the owners, was working with a guy. I was just waiting a little bit to make sure I was able to start wrenching on some bows. And I was looking at the broadhead section because I'm kind of a tinkerer, and I like getting new stuff. I like changing it up. I was getting stocked up. I got a couple packs of the Grim Reaper Carnivores. Got another pack of the G5 Montex. Those are kind of full reliable. Oh, we're gonna get that here. We're gonna get that here. I'll touch on that in a minute. We and a pack of Beast. I haven't used Beast broadheads yet. I've heard a lot of good things about them. I'm a fan of the rest of the stuff that Josh Boomer does. So
Yeah, the videos are impressive, if nothing else,
Right.
But
Yeah.
I don't know of anybody that shoots the Beast, but the damage that they do is.
I'm gonna give them a go. I see no reason why I can't get out and shoot a couple does this year to at least fill the freezer.
Yeah, we were just talking about that the other day. We're coming opening weekend, the first doe that comes past me,
Yeah.
I got new arrows and I got a new sight, and I'm gonna do some live practice.
Yeah.
And we have definitely heavy doe, so we are definitely gonna do some doe management this year for sure too. So I like to kind of do that right away.
Yeah.
I don't like to be, middle, end of October pounding on does and then you're in the woods tracking and setting
Right.
everything up. So I like to do that the first 2-3 weekends, unless we got something,
Yeah.
good on camera, the pattern that, hey, it's coming out to this food source or back and forth or whatever we got.
Yeah.
And then I might hold off, but I know for sure I got a 2-acre food plot that me and my son just finished Sunday night, and we got 2 stats on there, and it's coming up already. So I know for sure that probably be one of the first spots I'll be sitting just to
Okay.
put an arrow through one and get some practice. And it's been a while for me in Wisconsin, so I don't think I've shot one with my bow for 2 years, 2.
Okay. Not a super big dry spell, but enough.
No, I love to kill, so who doesn't? But I like
Right.
to, and I'm going to Illinois, so I want to make sure that I don't have any hiccups. I shoot Grim Reaper Carnivores also. We also made a trip to Lena Swamp on Monday night. We picked up some broadheads, and my son shoots the same as me, which is nice because then we don't have 15 different
Yeah.
stuff going, but he shoots different arrows than I shoot. So I got some new arrows and got a new sight, and I went away from the Garmin and went with a roller 2-pin HHA, and my new arrows shoot way different than the old ones I had.
Yeah.
So a lot heavier. So now we're gonna have to retape.
Yeah.
So that'll
Yeah.
be something.
You were originally shooting Maxima Reds,
Yep, 350s. Yep.
and now you're at a Easton Axis.
Yep. Little bit more of a drive. I was having some issues with a couple of the deer that I had shot 2 years ago. I shot 2 does and I didn't get a pass through. One was like a 26-yard shot, and it didn't hit anything. It was in the ribs and it didn't go through it. So I was kind of a little bit leery on, it was an expandable broadhead, but still I shoot 64, 65 pounds. So the arrow was cooking pretty good. So there should be no reason for not a clean pass through. So I went with just a little bit heavier of an arrow, and we'll see what that shakes out. So
Yeah. I have, so this year I got from Easton the FMJ Maxes. I haven't shot them yet, but the GPI is almost identical to an Easton Access. So I ended up throwing a brass insert or a brass hit into that with the collar. My total arrow build is like 505, 510 on that. That's kind of way heavier than what I'm kind of used to.
what would you say you're used to as far as like a typical, like are you maybe 4 done? 350 spine and then...
Not quite. Right now, I have 2 primary builds that I've been running all year. The Easton 5.0. So out of a 300 spine, 29 and a quarter total arrow length, maybe just 29, carbon to carbon, with the DCA custom mini sabers. I'm coming in at about upper 320s on that. And then I've been shooting that out of my 33-inch Lift X. And then my other build that I've been running for quite a while, I have a hard time getting away from this build just because of how much I like it, is the RIP DKO, the 60 grain stainless half out. I'm also running the DCA custom mini sabers on that, but I've ran the AE Maxes, the hybrids, the HPs, but usually those arrows come in about 450, 445.
So your new ones are substantially a little bit heavier. So
yeah, I mean, I'd like to say that 450 is kind of that sweet spot. The rips are about 8. I want to say 8.7. I mean, don't hold me to that, but 8.7, 8.8 GPI. And that gets me right in that sweet spot of being that 450 where I'm still pretty flat.
Yep.
You know, I'm shooting 75 pounds for whitetail. And out of my 29 and a half lift, I'm getting 308 or, you know, feet per second.
Yep.
Right in there. And that's kind of like sweet spot for me. That's what I kind of shoot for. I've never had a problem. I've had problems with other broadheads that, you know.
Nine times out of 10, usually the problem isn't the arrow, isn't the bow, isn't the broadhead.
It's the shooter.
It's the shooter.
It's the shooter.
There's no doubt. I mean, everybody, if you do it long
Yeah.
enough, I don't care how seasoned you are. If you're Michael Waddell or if you're, you know, I don't care who you are. You're gonna make a mistake.
Oh yeah.
You know, it happens. Nobody tries to intentionally, but it's gonna happen. You're gonna hit the shoulder, hit it too far back, high in no man's land. I mean, if you bow hunted long enough, you've hit them pretty much almost in all three of them spots.
Oh yeah.
You know?
I lost a doe last year when I was shooting a tooth of the arrow. So that's like an inch 4-blade. It's a pretty small fixed blade. I hit it just a little bit high and good clean pass through. I mean, it buried right into a stump behind it. So great penetration. You know, that's kind of why you want to run a fixed blade, but I couldn't find any blood at all. I even went back, looked at the footage. I was like, yeah, that deer's dead for sure. But like no blood at all. Drip here, drip there. So that's when I was kind of like, well, sadly, I think this deer died. I ended up never finding it. I ended up getting permission from everyone around me, looked throughout all their properties, nothing. Couldn't find it through crows or anything either. But that's kind of where I was like, well, I definitely don't need penetration on a whitetail. So
No.
let's get a lot of
Let's get
a
some
lot of-
cut
yeah.
surface.
yeah, let's get some blood on the ground.
Yep.
But yeah, we'll see. I'm gonna change some things up. Hopefully, I get enough time in the woods. This is probably the biggest year of scouting that I've done, with just making sure that I am successful.
And now the monkey wrench just got thrown
Yeah.
into the whole thing.
Now we kind of threw a wrench into it, but I'm sure it'll work itself out.
One thing you can do too, though, you know, if you have a lot of scouting done, you might not get a lot of days, but if you do a lot of prep work and a lot of scouting and you play the wind and the thermals and everything just right, you might only need 1 or 2 days, you know, to get it done. You know, so
Right.
by doing a lot of scouting, you might not get a lot of time in the tree, but the time that you get in the tree will be,
yeah.
you know, those sweet days that, you know, going on a high pressure and, you know, a swing on a cold front or, you know, a couple north after south or something like that, you know, where you can just take advantage of those days that you do get and put yourself in the right spot.
Yeah, and that's where, you know, putting the time in the off season is definitely what separates the guys that are doing it consistently every year to the guys that, I don't want to say get lucky, but I mean,
There's no doubt.
I mean, I'd say a good percentage of hunting with a bow is, yep, there's definitely luck involved in there. It's not, there's definitely skill, but there's definitely that little bit of luck that.
I won't lie
Has
to you.
to.
I'll take luck over skill all day long.
Oh, me too. But I'm not very lucky, as you can tell. So
Yeah,
that's
me
why
neither.
that's why I need to put the time into the off season.
Yeah, speaking of off season, I got home last night. We were out at camp checking on some food plots. Actually, me and my little cousin and I came pulling in the yard last night, and I find 5 vehicles in my yard. And I'm like, what in the heck's going on here? Pull up to the driveway, and I look over. I got blue spray paint can laying in the middle of the driveway. I got bow targets set up in the yard. I got spray paint at marks all over the driveway, 20, 30, 40, 50. And I look over there, and there's all the boys are out there shooting, and it was a pretty good sight to see. So, season's getting close, and we got still about a month left yet, maybe, but chipping away. But
Exactly a month. What is it? 13th?
Yeah.
13th of August.
yeah,
1 month.
yeah. So usually almost every night, 2-3 nights a week, and we shot last night till must have been dark till we pretty much couldn't see anymore.
'Tis the season.
So we're having one of my cousins had gotten some brand new arrows. Well, he was down there by you last night.
Yeah.
Got some new arrows and got these fancy Luminox.
Okay.
And he was shooting, and they were flashing red and green. So we were making him shoot first. We weren't telling him why.
You wanted to hit
I
him?
was trying to chip him off. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
that was cardinal rule number 1. Yeah, you go ahead and shoot first. No, go ahead and shoot 2, 3 of them.
Yeah.
He'd shoot 2 or 3. Oh, he's like, come on, arrows, and everybody else was just lined up. It was just whack, 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 whack.
Did he get any of them?
No, we didn't. I arrow slapped 2 of my brand new ones twice, and I'm like, I heard the old crack, and I'm like, oh, I hope that's not what I think it is. And I went down there, and I shot today a little bit too before I came, and it was have to do a little bit more adjusting on it. So, but that was good to see when you pull in the yard, and it's full of all the young guys out there shooting and getting ready for season, and they're always out scouting at night, and they're running trail cams already too. So we've been getting a pretty good inventory of what's around, and there's gonna be some pretty nice ones this year.
Very nice. Speaking of the younger guys into it, so let's break into a little bit of where we're at. So we are here at Pesco River Bowhunters Club. We kind of had to do the pod here. We didn't have to, but if we wanted the pod tonight, we had to do it here.
And time is of the essence, it seems like, because either you got stuff going on or I got stuff going on, and so we made this work, and it's actually pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, this is a great place, so we had to make this work because I had a meeting. I had to run the meeting tonight. I'm the president of the club. I don't know if I probably touched on that.
Yeah, a couple episodes ago, I think
in the first official episode. But yeah, one thing that I can say, as I just now took on my 2nd term as president of the club, but one thing that I can definitely say as my last 2 years as president of 3D Bowhunting Club, so we do not have enough young guys here at the club. A lot of it is getting into retired guys, or guys that are now like, yep, kids are out of the house. I don't have as much going on anymore. So I get life is busy, definitely busy. I understand the most.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Right.
I get it. So, but clubs like this are super important, not only to bettering you as a hunter. I put it out in my letter every year that, one, you owe it to the animal that we've said that before.
Yep,
you
practice.
You owe it to the animal that you're going to shoot this fall to have put the time in the off season. And ultimately, I've never been, happier with being involved in something that I've been able to meet so many great people. But clubs like this they're dying.
Yeah, there's no doubt.
They're definitely dying. Life's just getting so busy. I don't know. I always hear the old days of like, oh yeah, everyone was lined all the way up to the main highway to here on league nights. And it's like, well, that's awesome. Like, where is everyone?
Yeah.
So
I think everybody, like, even, like you sports. Like when I played, like you played when it was baseball season, you played baseball. You know, you played a little bit of basketball here and there, and then it was basketball season, you played basketball. You know, so when you were done with that during the day, you were done. You know, we didn't play 450, games during a summer in Babe Ruth.
Right.
You know, now these kids have already played, 80 baseball games in the summer, and there's no time for nothing. There's no time for the kid to be a kid anymore. You know, whether it's coming out to the bow range and shooting, and then your parent, the parents, you're taking them and you're running them everywhere.
Yep.
And the free seconds that you get, you're like, all right, I need a break.
Right.
You know, I want to do nothing today.
Right.
You know, grab the recliner, throw it up, throw some YouTube on, and
Right.
watch some Seek One. You know, that would be what I would do.
Right.
You know, but I agree with you 100% that it's definitely on the decline. You know, we're a part of the Lake Nockabee Sportsman's Club, and I see the same thing. You know, I was vice president there for a year, and it was the same thing. You got that retired guys that are finally done with work,
Yep.
and they're coming out Friday nights and enjoying themselves, but the 20 to 40, very few.
I mean, I am probably not active member. I am, the youngest active member of the club by, I don't want to age anyone here, but
Oh, it is what it is. You can't,
yeah, I gotta be by at least 10 years.
to the next guy.
Might even be 15 or more to the next active member. Yeah, it's
Nope. One of my buddies signed up. So he's probably, Andrew's 21.
active.
Yeah, he just signed up. He came out and shot a couple times already.
Okay. Well,
So I've been
get his butt in the meeting.
I've been drumming up some business.
There we go.
So
That's what we need.
speaking of shooting here, you guys had a really cool tournament on Sunday.
Yeah.
So you want to talk about that a little bit? That was pretty neat.
Yeah, I actually heard it from a podcast. Josh and Tim do a podcast, Fireside Chat, and they had said something about doing a scramble. So this must have been a couple years ago, because I believe this is our third annual 2-man scramble, and it works exactly how a golf scramble works. Essentially,
Yeah.
You pick a partner. You know, we've done this a couple different ways. Last year, you were assigned a partner. That kind of flopped. So take note of that. No one wants randomly assigned partners. Everyone wants to just have fun with their friends.
Yep.
So, all right. This year, we came back to picking a partner. And then you guys get one scorecard.
Unless you're a freaking idiot like I was and took 2.
Grab 2. But it's whatever. We
We
got
gave
back.
Andy a job. He had to do math, but he did have to get a cell phone calculator out to add her up.
But, it's all right. Not everyone is. Whatever.
Not everybody's a C plus or better.
Yeah, not all of us. Neither was I. But yeah, you guys go around the course. You each shoot at the same target. Whoever scored the best arrow win. You know, that's the one that you guys
Yep.
take for your combined team score. Reinhardt's, so IBO scoring, I believe. So center 12, then 10, 8 in the insert, 5 for the body, 0 for a miss. This is probably one of our better turnouts for that shoot. We had 18 shooters.
It doesn't sound like a lot, but it
For here, I've seen worse. I've hosted shoots where we had 5.
Yep.
But it's one of those things where it's just going to take time. I can't believe the amount of people that I've met while working at Lena or, at any other hunting event or anything of the sort, and mention like, hey, do you realize there's a 30 target 3D range right down the road from you? They're like, no, I have no idea.
Right.
So I don't know what the deal is if, I post all this stuff on
Facebook.
Facebook. That's the primary. That the club only has a Facebook page, but that's the primary thing that I post on. So, and I share it. It seems like everyone active is always sharing everything. So I don't know. Clearly, I don't know the algorithm very well, but
Maybe since everybody is in the older category, maybe they don't go to Facebook. So maybe you have to go back
we
to.
post it in the paper.
Oh, you do?
Yeah,
That was going to be my
Pest Show
suggestion.
Times. So yeah,
I can't
I
read,
mean,
so I'm out.
you're out. You probably don't get the Pest Show.
I do. I get the Pest Show Times. Yep.
Pest Show Gazette.
Yeah. Worldwide.
But yeah, I don't know. So that'd be one cool thing to anyone listening. If you are from the area, our season's kind of wrapping down here for the year.
Yep.
But by any means, I try to shoot here pretty regularly, at least once a week. But go check us out on Facebook. If you came from the podcast, let me know.
Yeah, drop a link on there. If I'll tell you what, if we can get somebody signed up, I'll pay their dues for 1 year.
There we go.
You hit Taylor up, and I will cover your membership.
So there you go.
Paid full.
If you found out about the club,
Yep.
next year your membership's covered.
Yep. I'll cover it.
There we go. Thank you.
Yeah, because we came out and it was our first 3D scramble shoot, and we had a blast. I mean, it was fun. You have raised platforms, 8-footers, 7-footers. That one's got to be 25 feet.
Yeah,
So I mean,
there.
it's pretty cool. I mean,
up there.
it was awesome. So me and my son shot it, and we got in here, and they're like, take some bug spray. The bugs are kind of bad. We've been hearing some rumors. All right, yeah, sweet. So we go out, grab our gear, spray down. We're out there, and we met up with you. You were in the clubhouse.
Yeah.
And we chatted a little bit, and then me and my son headed out, and we're going through, and mosquitoes are fine, this and that, So we're going and shooting, and we get about to 14, 15, just about halfway, and all of a sudden the mosquitoes, I mean, they were thick. It was like they ate off the mosquito spray we put on, and you couldn't stand it.
Yeah. And we try, so we spray, we go and fog the whole course.
Yep.
And we try to keep up on that so much, but getting towards the end of the season, I swear they get used to that.
Yeah, it was unbelievable. And I made the mistake of not bringing more with me. Not to mention, it was probably 85 and 450% humidity, so it was probably dripping off. It was bad.
It was bad.
So we got to the back half, and this is how dedicated the president is. So my son calls him on the phone and says, "Hey, are you in the clubhouse?" He's like, "Yeah, man, what's up?" He's like, "We're on 16. We need mosquito spray, or we need a blood transfusion, one of the two." And he's like, "I'll be out there in 5 minutes. I'll be out there. I'm running it out there right now." So we stood there, waited, and it was a couple minutes, and here he came with the mosquito spray. So the service is here.
I'm here for the people.
Yeah, I can't deny it.
Yep, I'm here for the people. I'm trying to make everyone else's archery experience better.
And then from those 3 that I didn't have it, I shot 5s. After you came out, I was 12s the rest of the way through.
The whole way through.
Yeah, it was unbelievable. That mosquito spray, the mosquitoes were gone. I had nothing but 12s all the way through.
Dang. Look at that service.
No, I didn't. Oh, my scorekeeper is shaking his head. No, I did not.
Oh, in spirit we did. In spirit we were at a 12.
Oh, I was at 4. I was smoking every single one except for the alligator. The alligator kind of buffled you a little bit.
I told you both. Hey, you're gonna hit low.
I barely hit it, and then my son went underneath it because it was just crazy. And I was actually holding a little bit high too, and I still was in the 8 right underneath it. It was just deceiving, but that's the best part because if it was easy, it wouldn't be as fun.
No, that's definitely one of the best ways to. I feel so much better going into the season knowing that, not only have I been shooting my bow consistently, I've been challenging myself a ton all summer, challenging my gear, making sure everything is dialed in, and that definitely is
it's a game
benefit,
changer for sure because even if you're out in the woods, and you're hunting early season, I'm not going to have mosquito spray on.
Thermacell.
I've
never tried that. Have you?
I don't. I carry so much crap when I go into the tree. I'm already sweating, wringing wet.
Yeah.
So I run a Ozonics.
Okay.
Huge fan of that. We both have one. I dead swear by it.
Okay.
So by the time we have Ozonics, binoculars, rangefinder, bow, 80 degrees out, sweating already, but shooting in the summertime and having those things where, there's a mosquito biting me.
Yeah.
I have to clear that out of my head
Yeah.
and get ready for the shot, because that buck of a lifetime full velvet early season could be walking right out through the food plot right now. You're pulling back and all of a sudden, wham, here comes that mosquito. And then, mind over matter, you've been practicing that all summer long,
Yeah.
with that same thing,
Of course.
concentrate, let it go. And then,
Yeah, it's second nature. Come, for us, middle of September, you've already been doing this for months already.
yeah,
So
for sure.
It's too easy not too easy. It's not easy.
No,
I've messed it up many times.
but
it's-
mentally we're there.
Correct.
It's just,
Yep.
whether it's human error or whatever, anxious, excited, whatever, but our muscle memory is there from all summer
Right.
long. There's no doubt.
I tell people you can't afford to not be a member of a club like this.
Dude, it's freaking $30.
40.
$40?
$40. If you're over the age of 65, it's free.
So
And I think so. $50 for a family. So if say you, your wife, your kids, as long as they're under 18 and live in under your roof,
falls in.
$50.
Yeah. I don't know if you've ever looked at buying like a Target, like a nice one, like a Glendale.
Yeah, they're
Glendale. They're $250.
easy.
And if you come here, you can shoot from elevated. You get different sight, different background, different turns of the deer, and you don't have to do anything other than walk through and shoot.
That's it.
And if you can shoot, if I bring 6 arrows, I can shoot 6 arrows at every target.
Yeah, if you want, as long as you're not shooting for a league score.
Yeah, right. I'm saying just open, like practicing, coming out on a Sunday afternoon by myself.
Yep.
Just want to walk through and maybe go through and hit 8 targets.
Yeah.
From the elevated platforms, I can whack 6 at each one.
Yep.
Spend an hour and a half, shoot, and then I'm out.
Yeah.
And I don't have to buy any targets.
No.
I don't have to set the targets. I don't have to keep track of nothing. It's all done for me.
Yep.
It's a no-brainer.
It would be much appreciated if you would help out, though. That stuff does take a lot.
Oh, there's no doubt.
But just being a member in itself and paying the membership helps out the club tremendously, because that just boosts our outreach.
Yep.
It allows us to do more. It allows us to get cooler targets. It allows us to, we just voted on this meeting now. We're going to get, 2 new targets, 2 bigger targets. So like a black buck, life-size black buck, and the caribou. So if you're familiar with like the tack shot, the 111 or 114 yard shooting for the tack truck, like that target. So life-size caribou. And also we're going to price out another elevated stand. So that'll put us at 8 elevated stands for a total of 30 targets to shoot at a course that's updated almost weekly. If there's a league going on, we change the targets every week. If there isn't a league going on, then it's every couple of weeks. There's a whole new course set up.
But even if you go through it, even if the targets are the same, it don't matter. If it's 26, when we came and shot it, I was very impressed. They were difficult, but they weren't. Not all of them were 60-yard bombs. They were all relative to hunting around here for hunting, bow hunting anywhere. They were 40 and closer.
Yep.
So it was 23, 19, 27, 32, 35.
Yep.
It had a great mix of quartering away straight, through a couple little branches. Had a couple little sticks inside of one, or shoot between a couple trees. I mean, normal stuff that you would have to do every single time you went out hunting.
Yep.
And that was the perfect part. That's what impressed us a lot too. Was I didn't know really what to expect I did, because I had already shot here before. But coming onto a course, you don't know, am I getting out of that 30, am I getting 8 of them that are bombs from 60 to 80?
Right.
You know, through the woods and stuff like that. But it was set up perfect. I was thoroughly impressed, and it was an awesome time. Did we win? No, we did not win. But we had a good time.
It is a good time. It is a great time. I would have shot under probably different circumstances. So I did not shoot this time. That was Sunday.
That was day after.
Saturday evening, we came back to, building not gone, but definitely
Foolbarred.
Burnt.
Yeah.
Crispy. But
If you were to come out here and shoot, what's the farthest I can shoot? Because there are a lot of guys that like to shoot that.
yeah.
I mean, so just tell us a little bit about
So, one, our parking lot, you can get 100 in here, right in front of the clubhouse. You don't have to even step onto the range. You don't have a lot of time. We have 3 different warm-up bunkers to where, you can sight in, get a sight tape on. You want to send a couple at 100, so be it. Then also, a lot of times I go out onto the course as long as there's nobody here or you're aware of people. Kind of just make sure your situational awareness.
which you should be doing all the
No
time.
matter what.
Yep. 100%.
These are weapons.
Yes, for sure.
You should treat them as such. You should respect them. But there's no saying that you can't come out onto the course and shoot 100 yards at whatever opening you see. I do it all the time.
Yep.
The stakes are a suggestion. Someone thought that would be a good shot, or it's for league. You shoot a league score, got to shoot from the stake. If you're not shooting for league, you're just out here to have a good time. As long as you do it safely.
Yep.
None of us are against you coming out here and utilizing the full range to be whatever that is.
That's the beauty of it too here. It's you don't have you can play it safe and have fun.
Yep.
That's what it's there for.
Or you can come and lose a dozen arrows here if you want.
Did we lose any? Oh yeah, that's right. You did. We did lose one. It was a ricochet. Four times off of 3 different trees, like a ping pong ball, kind of a.
I've had that.
This shoot I didn't lose any, but the last shoot,
Yeah.
I lost. Yeah, the last time we shot down at working class, and it was I was the first one to stick one into a tree, and it wasn't coming out. That one's still down there.
That one's still in the tree.
Yeah, I left it.
It'll be there for next year.
Yeah, I hope they take it out because it was nothing like 8 people watching you shoot and whack one into a tree. But that was good fun too. So yeah, definitely look them up. Hit us up and get a hold of Taylor. Let him know, and he'll give him a message, name, number, everything, and your membership next year for 25, 26 will be covered.
There you go. Yeah, I look forward to seeing you here. As long as, man, we got to get one bite off of that for sure. Someone in the area is gonna hear about us.
So
They will be a member next
so
year.
I can't do it. So I'm gonna take myself out and my son out.
Okay. Well, I know it's funny. I have that. I haven't posted it yet, but I'm going to post it here. I'm picking 2 people, one off of TikTok, one off of Facebook. So if you haven't already, you got to like the video and comment on it. If you do those 2 things, you're entered. And then, I'm sorry, a mosquito is biting my back, and it just made me completely lose train of thought.
Give me that piece of firewood, I'll get it.
Yeah, right. I apologize for that. But yeah, so I'm going to give away one off Facebook, one off TikTok. Like, comment, that's it. After we pick, I'll message the winner off of each. As long as I have it over at Lena Swamp.
You're talking the broadhead.
Broadheads.
Yep.
I will get your address from you and send it over. So we're just giving stuff away.
Gotta give.
You can't afford to not be a member of Pesco River Bowhunters Club, and you can't afford to not be a fan of Midwest Archer.
Next podcast, I got another giveaway coming up. Next podcast.
Do we got to wait until then to figure that out?
We're gonna wait.
Okay. Is that a podcast exclusive?
Yes, it is.
Okay. You have to listen to the podcast.
Have to listen. Have to hit us up. And
Subscriber? You have to subscribe?
Yep, you have to subscribe. Okay. And since it's getting close to hunting season, like super close,
yeah,
we're gonna start giving away some scouting tools.
Okay.
Maybe something you could sit in.
Oh. Can I win?
No, you cannot.
Okay.
You can't win. I can't win, and my son can't win. Other than that, it's free game after that.
Free game. So
yep,
the three of us
are out.
Are losers.
Yep, the three of us are losers. The payroll people cannot win.
Okay.
Got that? What?
Yeah.
He says, Dad, I don't even get paid.
Neither do we. Yeah. Actually, I think we had like 30 cents.
Really?
Yeah.
Before taxes or after?
Oh, taxes.
We got to chop that in half too, though.
Oh, yeah. Taxes. No, we're done. We actually owe.
Not technically, we can write the stuff off.
You're right. We probably still owe a big check.
One of those big ones?
Yeah, like one of them real big ones.
So I think every podcast we do leading up to deer season, we're going to be giving stuff away.
Yeah, let's do it.
I love it.
What? Yeah, we'll talk off cam. Figure out kind of what it does. But yeah, we've had big ideas for what we'd like to grow into, and really, the biggest thing is we just want more people involved because we like having friends.
Yeah, I love
friends.
Yeah. So yeah, like-minded. It's all about making that connection and talking to people and I love hearing buck stories.
Yeah. That's
my favorite.
Yeah.
So this week we were supposed to have on one of my buddies, and he couldn't make it work this week. He was just too tied up, too busy. So hopefully, I reached out to him a couple times this week. He was going to get back to me, and hopefully next week we can get him on. He's got pretty epic, like a week of hunting that was like top notch.
Don't give it all away.
That's all I'm saying.
All right. Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to getting more people on.
Yeah, for sure.
We're only at 43 minutes.
That's nothing wrong with that.
No? Bang on a 45-minuter.
Yeah.
I like that. This week's been kind of crazy.
Yeah, it's been nuts. You've been super busy. I've been super busy with work. But it seems like this time of year here in the Midwest and especially Northeast Wisconsin, that this time, this next week and a half is prime food plot season. Like this is it for planting your winter bulbs, winter wheat, rye, stuff like that. So it seems like after work every day, that's what I've been doing. Either hauling the tractor around, doing food plots, getting stuff ready, cutting, prepping, and it just seems like time just keeps on ticking. And I'm running out of it, and I'm still not all done with everything.
There's no time.
No. Last week we were mowing. We have some alfalfa fields and a bunch of clover fields. So we had to mow all that, and then I had a breakdown. I was out mowing one of the alfalfa fields, and I'm going around, and it was, 6 o'clock at night, 7 o'clock at night after work, and I'm buzzing around, and I'm cutting, and all of a sudden I come back around the corner. I'm like, what the frick is that laying in the field? And I go around there, and here's my tire from my mower. Broke off the weld, broke off the back.
You didn't notice it while you're going?
No, I stare forward, and I just watch my tire track, and I just stare back a little bit. Yep. I'm like, you gotta be freaking shitting me. There it is, laying right there, and I pulled up to it, so I go to grab it. I'm thinking this thing weighs 5 pounds. Freaking thing is heavy.
Is it?
Yeah. So I grab it. I'm like half done at best. Yeah. I got a good hour and a half of mowing left, and I'm not quitting. So I just floated it the rest of the way. Yeah. Finished that field, threw it in there. Next morning, after I got up early, took it down to my buddies. I said, hey, I texted them like, hey, I got to bring something in. I need to weld it up. Yeah, no problem. Bring it in. So I brought it down by Johnny, and I dropped it off quick on my way to a job site, and I'm like, I'll be back later to pick it up. So he texts me, it's all ready to go. So
Nice.
back in, out the door we went, and right back to it. But it just seems like it's just never ending.
No, and that was on your tractor, right?
Yeah, it was on my tractor, on my mower on the back of it, and
Well, that's nice that you're able to float it.
yeah, it was heavy. I mean, you could definitely tell. I was kind of nervous because I didn't want to. We've been dry the last 2-3 weeks,
right.
so I didn't want to. And I didn't know there wasn't a whole lot of rain in the forecast coming up either. So I didn't. When I mow it, I usually leave it 6-8 inches high.
Yep.
And then because we like to mow the clover, 4, 5, 6 times a year, depending rain, and it needed to get cut bad. For one, two, that was about the only time we had to get out there and do it. So we just got her knocked out, and it just seems like every day, every week, I'm doing 2 or 3 nights of food plots, moving tractors around, and
Yep.
it's like crap. I'm running out of time.
I know. And even when you don't have the land for food plots, like I don't. Man, you find something else, some other deer chore that you got to do.
Oh,
I have cameras out.
Yeah, you're constantly
all
texting
over the
me
freaking place.
pictures. Oh, this one's over here, and this one's over there. I'm like, when in the heck did you get time to drive 50 minutes this way, and then you were 40 minutes over here, and then I'm like, holy crap.
Hey man, when you're poor, you don't have all them other options. All you got is gas money.
You got Wallace bucks,
Yeah, Wallace bucks
15-inch 8-pointer, 1-inch brows.
every time.
That's a 6.5-year-old stud right there.
But no
And
matter
I'd shoot
what-
that buck every time there too.
No matter what, there's never enough time to get ready. You
No.
know, if
Even when it
If
comes to
you-
shooting, your
Yeah.
bull practice too.
Yep. If you come into the season and say, "Yep, I got absolutely everything done that I need to get done,"
BS.
well, you probably don't have a lot that you're doing. So,
Or better yet, that's all you do. Maybe that's all you do.
oh, I could get behind that.
I'm in. Can we turn that 30 cents into like 300?
300 cents?
Yeah. So then we can just quit and then just do deer shit all day long.
300 cents? I'm sure we could make 300 cents.
I don't even. How much is that?
$3.
Really? I ain't gonna cut it either. Once you take taxes out, you're in deep trouble. Let's give us a half a gallon of gas. Just buy an electric car, then we don't have to worry about buying gas. Problem solved.
I can't afford the electric car.
I can't afford the electricity.
Aren't you an electrician?
Yeah, I am, but I don't have. You still have to pay the power bill.
You definitely got to know how to bypass the meter.
I do, but I'm not saying. We have friends at WPS, and I can't say.
Undisclosed. We pay our electric bills.
Yep.
Don't look into us. Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. It just seems like, even at the end of the day, concrete work is hard. That's probably one of the most brutal jobs out there. So even to keep up on practicing, just shooting your bow, like for you, like when you get home at night.
Yeah, there are definitely days.
It's break time. It's time to shut it down. And this year sucks. The freaking humidity is god awful, and the smoke every single day.
It's definitely been. It's been not enjoyable to be outside. Well, it definitely is. I wouldn't want to sit inside all day, but yeah, it sucks to get out, work out in the heat all day, and then get home. It's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go shoot my bow.
I'm gonna go.
It's still 98 degrees and 100% humidity, and oh yeah, it's hard to breathe because air quality is terrible.
Yeah.
So it's been hard, but we all do it.
Yeah, that's why we love it.
Kinda. But yeah, let us know. Are you prepped and ready for bow season coming up? When does your season start? And what are your basic things you're finally finalizing, making sure that you're getting ready for your opening day?
Yeah, let us know. Let us know what I'm always curious to see. I love to know what you're planting and how it's growing.
Oh,
I'm a big food plot guy, so I do a lot of it, and a lot of it is trial and error too. As far as seed and stuff like that. So let me know. Hit us up. shoot me a picture. Shoot me a picture of your plot. Let me see what it looks like. Let us know what you're using. If you got something favorite that you really like to use, if you like Domain or Antler King or whatever it is, or from your local co-op, shoot us a picture. Let us know what you got in next week's giveaway. It'll
be good.
It'll be a good one.
I know how you afford food plot money.
What?
You don't pay your power bill.
There you go. They can't turn you off in the winter.
Ah, dude. Isn't that bad for your credit? Does that affect your credit? Or no?
I've never not paid, so I really don't even.
You've
know.
never had to pay, though, right?
Oh, I've paid. It's usually 30 cents.
Yeah, we're just kidding.
All right, that's a good one.
Thank you, everyone. We
Thank
really
you.
Appreciate it. Shirts are coming. Hats are coming. We're getting them. We're finalizing it.
The logo is done.
Done.
It's
We
freaking sweet.
We have a couple different options.
Yep.
So, last second thing, go on to Midwest Archer. We're gonna put out a pre-order package, pre-order deal. Kind of see what we got for interest. Apparel's not cheap, so I can't even afford food plot money. So to order 6 dozen shirts, we just want to see what kind of interest we get into it. So if you're interested in some drip,
I am. Can I get some?
you have to pay.
Oh, I do. Damn it.
Sadly,
I'm getting a nice tattoo. MWA right there.
There we go. Oh yeah, if you get an MWA tattoo, 25% off for life.
What's that?
Anything we sell forever.
I got to get the first one. Me and you have to go in and get it first. We can't have somebody else have our tattoo before we even get it.
Why not? That's how you know you made it big.
Grayson, you want to get it?
You get a Midwest Archer tattoo, 25% off everything we sell for life. Right there.
Done.
Done. We don't count. We have to pay for everything.
Yeah, I know. Even the electric bill.
Isn't it dumb? Even the electric bill. We pay our electricity bill and our taxes. And Mike buys food plot seed, and I do not.
Mike buys a lot of food plot seed.
Everybody have a good night. Thank you.
Later.